Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. It's time for the first of our two-part programs in 2023. Yes, this is round 5 of the RSA's NI Winter Series here at Shackleton. Day 1 is all about the rally cars, 102 entries spread across 10 classes. The 16 juniors, 16 class 5s, 16 class 7s. The unprecedented support for the RSA just keeps on going. And with some tweaks to the layout here at Shackleton and some great feedback from the competitors, who knows when that support will ever slow down. So it's time to get to the business end on a wet stage 1. He may have slept in this morning and only rolled in the gate here at Shackleton, but our McLaughlin backs his Fiesta R5 off the trailer and blasts through stage 1 with a time of 3:41.6 to lead by 2.3 seconds. Giving chase is the similar Fiesta R5 with Daniel Doherty, fresh off a victory at round 4 in Nuts Corner and 6th overall at the Turkey Run here in Shackleton. Daniel should go well today. And what about this for your first stage in an R5 car? Liam McMullan, usually found sawing away at the wheel of an MV buggy or a Honda Civic, is dual driving in Kevin Wilson's i20 R5, and he sets a 3:46.5 to lie just 4.9 seconds behind the leader McLaughlin. What a debut! This will be one to watch. And here comes Kevin Wilson now. He's off to a tentative start and lies just under 10 seconds off the lead in 4th spot. Fastest of our two-wheel drive cars over stage 1 is Kevin's son Connor Wilson in his Fiesta Rally 4. He's 15.7 seconds off the lead in 5th. Gary Cassidy could do with some luck here at Shackleton after a recent retirement on the Turkey Run, but it's off to a good start and he's just 18.2 seconds off the lead in 6th. Let's take a look at our feature class in this video. It's class 5 for up to 1650cc 16 valve including R2 and Rally 4 cars. As we've seen from the overall results, Connor Wilson is leading the way in class 5. And second fastest man in our class battle is Fleming in the P&C Ariel's EK Civic. He's just 3.1 seconds behind Wilson's Fiesta. And it's another EK Civic in 3rd place. This time it's Brian Boyle. The Donegal Marine engineer is just 8.2 seconds back. And just a further 2.3 seconds behind Boyle is Cardona's Enda McBride. Martin Collins is the first of the EG Civics in 5th spot. In In 6th spot we find the stunning little M Sport Fiesta R200 of Richard Alone. Brendan Doherty is just 3.2 seconds further back in 7th. It's the Boyle's Bosses EG of Connor Carroll in 8th. Mark Gallatley has the ex-Team Abu Dhabi Fiesta R2 in 9th. And rounding out our top 10 in our feature class, 30.8 seconds off the lead is Declan Erskine in his Toyota Corolla Twin Cam. And here's how the rest of the classes played out over stage 1. McLaughlin lost the second to Daniel Doherty on stage 2, but goes full ham here on stage 3 and takes 7.2 seconds out of the rest of the field to lead by 8.5. Doherty might be mythed by McLaughlin's time here on stage 3, but Daniel's times are fast and consistent, and he holds a very comfortable second place. Kevin Wilson is finding the groove, and here on stage 3 he's 5.2 seconds quicker than his first run. He's in third place for now, 28.2 off McLaughlin. Gary Cassidy is absolutely flying in his little Civic. He's now our leading two-wheel drive car and 4th overall, just. Liam McMullan has slipped to 5th spot after some spins on stage 2 and stage 3. He's finding the back end a little nervous in the I-20 as he ups the commitment on the wet surface. And Connor Wilson is still just inside our top 6. He's now 49.6 seconds off the leader. On to our feature class then. And Connor Wilson still leads, as we've just seen, but he needs to up the pace a little as Ryan Fleming takes 2.5 seconds out of him here on stage 3, and the lead gap is now under 2 seconds. Brian Boyle is still in 3rd place but loses time in this one, and he's now 30 seconds off the class leader. Richard Alone is up 2 places to 4th, and he's less than 3 seconds off that podium spot. Martin Collins is still in 5th place and just 0.3 of a second behind the Alone Fiesta. Enda McBride loses a lot of time here on stage 3 and is now tumbled to 6th. Brendan Doherty still holds 7th place. Mark Rolston has jumped into our top 10 in 8th. And Mark Gallatley just about holds on to 9th place, as Declan Erskine is just 0.3 of a second further back in 10th. 3 stages down, and here's how the rest are faring. Yes, Harry Johnston leads his class, but it's Aaron McLaughlin who leads the rally. And he sets the fastest time of the day so far here on stage 5 with a 3:33.3. Daniel Doherty has now dipped under the 3-minute 40 barrier in the last 2 stages, but he still can't come to terms with McLaughlin's outright pace, and he's now 17.9 seconds back. Kevin Wilson is in 3rd place, but he's now 55 seconds off the lead. Surely now it's about bringing it home for the final step of the podium. Liam McMullan has now got everything back in order in the I-20 and is just 3.1 seconds off that podium in 4th place. That pushes Gary Cassidy back to 5th place, but he still leads Class 7 and is our top 2-wheel drive man. And Ryan Fleming now makes it 2 Honda Civics in the top 6. It's time for the final look at our feature class as we head towards the end of the day. And as we've just seen, Ballymacrory man Ryan Fleming now leads Class 5. And uncharacteristically, Connor Wilson has now slipped to 2nd and is losing time. Is there something up with the little Rally 4? Brian Boyle still maintains 3rd place. Martin Collins is up a spot to 4th. Enta McBride dips under the 4-minute barrier here on stage 5 and lies 5th in class. Richard Alone has slipped back to 6th place. Brendan Doherty is, yes, you guessed it, still in 7th. Mark Ralston is still in 8th place, but only just. As Mark Gallatley is just 0.2 of a second behind him in 9th. And Declan Erskine still rounds out our Class 5 top 10. Before we get to our final results, we must give a special mention to young Amy McLaughlin, who successfully completed her first ever event here alongside her dad Lee. The car might be a little battered and bruised, but I'm going to blame Lee anyway. And Amy improved her times by a massive 1 minute 39 seconds over the course of the day. So, here is the final results from round 5 part 1. Class 1 the juniors, 3rd place goes to Callaghan, Lancashire. 2nd place goes the way of Rhys McLaughlin. But the winner on the day is Callum Graffin. Class 2, and there we go, Lee McLaughlin takes 3rd place in the Micra. Aaron McMullan takes 2nd place. But it's Greg McMullan who takes another class win. Class 3, and it's the first of the Kelly brothers. It's Brian in 3rd place. 2nd place goes to Owen. But the Class 3 winner was Ryan Gervin in his Micra. Class 4, and it's a great showing from Lydia Grant in 3rd place. Neil Vallely takes the Corolla home in 2nd. But it's Keelan Reid who takes the Class 4 spoils. Class 5, and Connor Wilson slipped to 3rd place by the end of the day. Brian Boyle took a great 2nd place. And Ryan Fleming was well clear to take the Class 5 win. Class 6, Gavin Grant takes 3rd. It's a great battle between Hugh Watson and Josh Bradley. But it's Josh Bradley who takes the win in Class 6. On to Class 7, and it's Rallycross man Alan Crockett in 3rd. John Anthony Callaghan takes 2nd place. But it was the Civic of Gary Cassidy that took a clear victory in Class 7. Class 9, Robin McAleese's unique Z4 takes 3rd place. Harry Johnston takes 2nd place in his E30. But it's the compact Denal Curry that takes the class win. Class 10, only one finisher, and it's Gary Grant. On to the big boys. Class 11, and Liam McMullan takes 3rd place and 3rd overall. Daniel Doherty takes 2nd place and 2nd overall. But it's Aaron McLaughlin's day once again here at Shackleton, and he takes the Class 11 victory and the overall win by 17.7 seconds.
First of all, he hits us and then you're going to hit us? No.
We hear the launch control though.
Oh yikes, it's like an episode of Even Flow here. The weather might have been kicked, but the crack was great as always, and a fantastic job was done by all the marshals and all the organisers. And a big thank you to my Holder Flat wingmen, Cameron and Russell, for their help in getting this published and out to you guys. And don't forget, you can help support the channel by getting your video requests in. These are priced at just £20 per event video. So contact us on Facebook Messenger or email holderflat@outlook.com. We'll see you this Saturday, the 21st of January at Shackleton for part 2. Until next time, Holder Flat.